Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. My name is Sadia and I'm from beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Today in my channel, I'm going to share information about a very powerful wild plant, dandelion benefits and uses. So with the will and name of our God, let's start today's video. This wild plant grows everywhere around the world with the different names, and you can identify it from the beautiful yellow flowers and the long green leaves shaped like lion teeth, and from its long roots. Because of the shape of the leaves, they call this plant dandelion the lion teeth. As I mentioned that you can identify these plants from your front yard or side roads, anywhere, from the beautiful yellow flowers like this and the long leaves. You can see it everywhere in your yard, in your side roads, or on the roads, on farms and lands during the month of April, or the end of March, beginning the April and the spring. When I see this beautiful plant, what I do first, I always collect the flowers, because the flower has lots of medicinal benefit in it, which we will talk about that later. Please remember, when you are collecting the flowers or the plant from anywhere, including your backyard or front yard, make sure you collect them from a place that there is no animals involved, and also there is no chemical being used. Also, you cannot collect these plants or the flowers from the side roads, from the farms or lands that you're close to the busy streets, or from places that you don't know that if there's been a chemical been used, or there was animal involved in that place. So make sure that collect these plants from the place that you know they are safe to eat, and make a tea from it to drink it. So as you see, I am in my backyard and front yard, and also I'm in my the side of the house, and I see these beautiful plants that they bloom, and I collect all the flowers before I take or dig out the whole plant. And now here is the answer of your question, why I am collecting these flowers, or why I am today want to talk about this plants, something that you always want to get rid of, something when you see it in your backyard, you don't like it, and you want to do anything to get rid of this plant before even knowing how powerful is this plants for us. So let's start. While I am collecting the flowers and I'm digging out the plant from the ground, let's talk about the benefit of this powerful wild plant. One of the benefits of this plant is, if you are going to make a tea from the leaves of dandelion or flowers, or the root of dandelion, it will gonna help you with bloating. You can make a tea with the leaves, with flowers, with the roots, and this will gonna reduce your water weight. Also, the study shows that this plant will promote the liver health. It's good for our liver if we are having at least 1 cup of tea from this plant every day. One important thing about the root of this plant is that it will substitute the coffee. The root that you can see here is gonna be very powerful. It doesn't have any acid or any caffeine, but it will gonna give you the very positive energy, and it will be completely different from the coffee, but the smell and the taste is exactly like coffee without acid and without the caffeine, which in today's video to the end I will show you guys how to make a coffee from the root of dandelion. Also, this plant will help you with weight loss, and it could have an anti-cancer application. Dandelion tea may soothe digestive ailments. Also, a study shows that dandelion may prevent urinary tract infections. And this plant is a very highly nutritious. The reason this plant is very nutritious because it has lots of vitamins, minerals, and fiber in it. This plant has vitamin A, vitamin C, K, E, and a small amount of vitamin B in the leaves. The root of this plant is rich with carbohydrate, and that supports the growth and maintenance of our healthy gut bacteria in our digestive tract. You can have it as a tea, or you can have it as a vegetable, and you can steam it, have it as or cook it and have it as a food. Also, this plant will help us with the inflammation in our body. A study shows the dandelion plant may lower the blood sugar and blood pressure and help us with the cholesterol. Some people, they are using this plant to cure their skin if it's damaged from the sun or from the aging and acne. Also, their study shows that this plant will help us to support the healthy bone. But remember, you can have only 4 to 10 grams a day of the fresh or dry leaves, and you can have the 1 teaspoon twice a day of the leaves juice. And if you want to have the roots, you can have the fresh roots 2 to 8 grams a day. And the dry roots powder, you can have it from 250 to 1000 mg 4 times a day. So this is very short benefits that I mentioned in this video for you guys about dandelion. And now I'm gonna show you guys, once when you dig out the plants, the flowers and the roots, how to take care of them before you're gonna put them in your body. The number one thing here, as you can see, I'm separating the leaves from the plant. The beginning you guys saw that I separate the flowers before I dig out the plant. Now once I dig out all these plants, I'm separating the roots and I'm separating the leaves and put them on the side. As you can see, my hands are not very clean here because I'm dealing with the soil here, but it's okay because we're gonna wash our hands and these plants so many times before even we're gonna eat or drink from this plant. So once when you're cutting or separating the leaves and the roots, so we make sure before we take it in our kitchen, get rid of all the extra soil that's in the root. The root needs more attention for washing it. Like I said, it comes from the soil. You make sure you wash it completely, get rid of all the soil that's in the root. Then once when you take it to the kitchen, I'm going to show you guys when we go upstairs how to wash it again to completely get rid of any stuff is in the root before we make it powder or dry it or we make a coffee from it. So let's see for a while what I am gonna do with this, and to the end we're gonna go and take care of it one more time in the kitchen, and I will gonna share with you guys what I am going to do with the flowers, with the leaves, and with the root of this plant in the kitchen. Also, please don't forget to like and share and leave a comment for this video. And if it is your first time watching my channel or this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon to receive more videos like this. So after washing and rinsing all the roots and rinsing the leaves, I am going to separate them from each other. I'm going to show you guys right in here the flowers separately and the leaves and the roots. So the root is not done yet. I'm going to take the root one more time to the kitchen to wash it completely. We are in the kitchen and we got the roots to the kitchen. Now we are going to wash it with a brush. So one time we wash it outside, rinsed it with the water, just the water, to get rid of all the dirt and soil from it. Now we are washing it one more time, and we use the kitchen brush, any kind of kitchen brush you have. You're gonna brush and clean the dirt and soil from the dandelion roots. After this, I'm rinsing it again, and the third time I am washing the roots one more time. This time I am using my hand. The reason I do that, to make sure I feel that there is no sand or dirt inside the roots. The reason we are doing all of this work, because we want to make the roots prep for the tea and coffee. We are going to wash it, then chop and dry it, and we will gonna have all the procedure how we are going to make tea or coffee from dandelion roots, leaves and flower, or how we gonna make oil from the dandelion flowers. We are all gonna have it to part 2 of this video.